What were your thoughts on that performance, Robbo?
Yeah, I thought it was really tough. I thought we were, we worked hard to get that lead there, and then, we were just camped on our goal line to finish the first half. Some momentum shift there, and the guys, kept turning up, kept defending, the mountain of ball that they got, and then, they found a way to claw it back and execute some plays to win the game. I thought it was really, I thought it was tough.
Spent a lot of time this year talking about your attack, and I don't think your goal line defence has been up to the high standards of previous years, but today it seemed to return in a big way. I wonder what your thoughts are on that and what you've been working on to return it to what it has been in 2019, etc.
Yeah, it has been there this year. We've had a lot of tries off our own errors this year. That's where the most of the separation in the defensive against has been. If you look at the tries conceded, it's if you go into detail, it's our goal line D's been outstanding. And we had to use it tonight.
Happy with your halves tonight?
Definitely.
There's a bit kind of starting to gel a bit more there.
Yeah, they've been gelling. They put 40 on last week. What do we get? 29 tonight. Yeah.
What about Joe Suwali tonight?
Yeah, it was. I felt like I thought Jared and Suwali sort of set the tone in yardage with their carries. But Jared, he had a heat by sort of 20 minutes in, and then Suwali sort of sparked that the way that he carried the ball. But then he was also, the toughness and then the class that he showed in that game was, for an 18-year-old, was very special.
I was going to say, he doesn't shirk it, does he? I mean,
no.
And it's remarkable to think he is still 18. He's not 19 till August.
Yeah, that's the thing, really. When you're looking at him play, usually you got to. It's natural. You got to work on the really hard areas of the game in young guys because they just don't get it in lower grades. The kid didn't hardly even played reserve grade, but then he's walked in and he's dreamt about those hard areas a lot, and he's taken them on board. He's got a really good mentor in sort of Teddy and Toops at the back there, and so he just said, "Look, I'm going to put his hand up tonight," and like he has since he started, but then he also knows that he's got class on the end. So that was, I thought that was a great game from him.
He's been spoken about as a special talent for a long time, but do you see that sort of stuff for that try at training on a regular basis, that leap just from nowhere almost?
Yeah. Yeah, it's not, it's not a one-off there. That's practiced a lot at training by all the guys, and, it's nice when Toops and Joey sail in the air.
Trent Young and Sam in the first half seemed to have it on arm stream at times.
Yeah, I think Sam's disappointed in there, which I really like. He knows that he can do that stuff that he did in the first half. He knows he can, he sees the game well, and I felt like he started that half, the first half, and he pushed our lead forward there. But then he was really disappointed in some of his D. He hasn't. He's been much better than that sort of for most of the year. So I really like the attitude that he's got to equalise. I know I can do that, but I've also got to do that.
Teddy, what have you made of Suwali's development?
Suwali's just got a good head on his shoulders. He just always wants to get better and always wants to improve and wants to keep learning. So he's awesome. It's hard to believe he's only 18 because he's got such a good head on his shoulders, and he's going to keep getting better and better. So that's just glimpses. He does that all the time at training. That's some of the stuff he did tonight. So it's going to be really exciting to see how he continues to develop and get better.
Trent, do you think you'll be without Victor for a little while there with that ankle?
Yeah, I don't. I mean, Victor doesn't usually report injuries at all. There's the medical staff have to try and pry it out of him. So when Rads was limping like that, it looked like a few weeks.
What does he bring, or what are you going to miss from him, particularly next week with the Panthers there?
Oh yeah, that's we've he obviously he's our lock. He's a ball-playing lock. There's a lot of good ball-playing locks there in the middle, and we just dust ourselves off and go again.
How are you feeling about a clash with the Panthers, Teddy, after looking at the way they've been playing the last few weeks, or last few years, I guess?
Yeah, we watched the game last night. They looked really good, and they've been benchmark team for a couple of years now, so I haven't really put too much thought in how we're going to play, but they're obviously a top team, and Para a top team as well, so we know we've got a bit of a tough road ahead the next 4 to 5 games against the top teams, and tonight was a good challenge for us, and we played really well, so we'll keep looking to improve on that and look to next week.
What's your game as a group? Sorry, last night?
No. Cool, thanks.